some plants that really bring me joy while I'm at home recovering. Hello everyone. This is an unexpected video for me. I am currently at home. I had a small surgery on Monday, like really small, at the doctor's office. The cut, she said she had never made such a small incision. And it is on my bum, like right here, and basically like right on my low back, to remove a cyst that had been there for several years. It was successful. It literally is one stitch, but it is still quite uncomfortable. So yesterday I filmed what I thought would be an easy video to share with you, to quickly edit, put together, so that I had time, because it was Tuesday morning, and if you don't know, I always post on Wednesday afternoons, so I thought that would give me enough time to quickly film something, put it together, all my terrariums and begonias. What was I thinking? That video is so long. So the editing I'm definitely not going to get done for this afternoon. So instead, you are hanging out with me while we look at some of the plants that bring me joy while I'm stuck at home. And I mean, I'm able to do stuff, I can walk around and stuff, but there is discomfort, and I'm resting a little bit more as my body is healing, and just, yeah, I can't sit comfortably. Laying down needs some adjusting as well. So it's just a little bit uncomfortable, and these plants bring me some joy. They're all small, so I can easily lift them towards you and don't make it too hard on myself, hopefully. I want to start with this one because it is growing so well. My friends Felice and Jess did a sale recently on Instagram, and I think they still have this one available if you're in the EU and you also want a little seedling cross that they made, then message them. This is a Papillilaminum crossed with crystallinum, is the one parent, and then the other parent is their beautiful huge red vein dark phoenix plant. And I got it, I think this leaf was unfurling when I bought it, and now it has made this leaf. It's getting really long. I don't know if that's normal for these, but I really like it. There's some water on it, so that's what you're seeing there. I really just like it. It's growing really well. I repotted it, and the roots are... Did I repot it? I think I did. The roots are crazy. Look at this. Or is it still in there? I'm not sure now. Maybe I should repot it, but I'm not getting too much work on my own plate today. I'm just focusing on making this video and editing it for now. So I love it. And if you want it, message Felice. This is not sponsored, but they are my friends. And I like this plant a lot. I'm having a hard time deciding which one to do first, because I know there's some Hoya lovers who will be very excited. I know there's some Anthurium lovers. And then I also have some random plants put in there. So I'm just gonna go all over. This is a Hoya clemensiorum that I got from Oksana from Finland. This was the cutting, the leaf that it came with, and has grown a tendril and this leaf for me. And I've showed this several times on my Instagram and like the posts, what is it called here? Posts page, that by the way you can now also post on my community and then like share a photo or a video. I don't know exactly what you can do, but you can write on my community page and we can all chat together. So I really like that. The camera is struggling a little bit to focus on it, but see how much splash there is on this one. And I've had 2 cuttings of this before from friends, from Mout especially, and I was just not able to ever get a leaf to grow on it. I don't know why exactly, but I'm very happy that it is growing now. It has a long tendril here as well. You keep seeing me looking over there because the camera is struggling to focus, so sorry. I'll keep eye contact now. Yeah, Hoya clemensiorum, doing so well. I love it. This is like my own one that I have upstairs, is my favorite Hoya maybe out of all of them. Well, not right now, because one is, I'll show you in a second, is doing really well. But this one, stunning. I love it. Yes. So I wanted to show you this as well, because I think I showed it in a video a few videos ago. Maybe I didn't. I repotted my Anthurium. No. I repotted my Alocasia because they had root rot, quite a bunch of them. And of course I removed a bunch of corms because all of them had a lot. And my Frydek, my Alocasia mycolithiana Frydek, full name, Doesn't need the part variegated because the fried egg is always variegated. Don't go off on rant today, Roos. Focus. Easy video. This one, I always throw the corms in like a little bin with either some semi-hydro or some fluval or just something easy with the lid on top. And this one, I basically had to take the lid off almost right away because they are all growing so fast. I don't know why this one specifically, even though this, remember when this was super, super expensive? All my other corms of like easier plants or cheaper, more affordable, more common plants are so much slower. And this one just really wants to live. I think literally every corm in here is growing. So I am thinking of using these for the Instagram sale that I'm planning because I need some money. And also I have a bunch of cuttings of plants and stuff. So might as well share them with everyone. And it's just so cool to me that this just grows. Like this is a full white one. Here's another full white one hidden down here. They just grow really well. I wonder if any of you have this as well with this specific one. Maybe it is this specific clone that I have here in the Netherlands. There was one grower who had a really nice, well-growing clone that stayed very variegated as well in all the corms, as you can see. So maybe it's the clone, maybe it's just this plant. I don't know. Let me know. Don't chat too long, keep going, keep going. We're going back to Anthurium because, look, chocolate goodness. This is the Anthurium Ace of Spades crossed with Dressleri that I bought at the garden center for 40 euros a while ago. My voice is not happy. And it has grown bigger, as you can see here. This is the last leaf it grew with some pest damage. But that I know about, I'm treating, I'm working on. And it is now growing this leaf, which now I'm definitely looking at the viewfinder because, oh, that color is stunning. I wonder how big it's gonna get since this is the last leaf. And then I also noticed, I wonder if the camera will focus on it, there's another baby leaf in there. So this plant is growing a little pop on the side, which I love when they do that out of nowhere, just multiply themselves so that in the future, either I have a very bushy plant or I can share it with you guys for a sale or something. So this is just happy. Also, I have it in a self-watering pot system. Not really, because it doesn't have the, I should put one of those things in, you know, the little piece of yarn or something down, but the pot is super cute. It's like nail polish. I'm not wearing nail polish right now because I was struggling with that, but it's cute. Then I guess you have seen you seen this? Yes. In a previous video where I repotted and propagated my Florida Beauty. I did some stuff with a moss pole. Ooh, there's a thrips on it. We're just gonna kill it and look away. Nothing here to see. So this I wanted to pick because the babies are looking adorable on top of my terrarium. And anytime I walk past there, I'm like, cute! I like this one. And it normally lives, like the main plant lives in the bathroom, so I don't see it very often. And with this, I do see it very often, and I like that a lot. So, yay. Beautiful. Should this be the thumbnail? Maybe I should hold another plant up as well. Let's do the chocolate one. Or a Hoya. I'm also going to show you more Hoya, so. Then we have, this is a begonia that used to grow really well for me. The leaves were all this big and it was just easy. And then the whole pot died back. So I was scared it was never going to come alive again. I had it in this little pot to try and root and grow. And finally, it is growing again. Look, new leaves. New leaves, very small. But I'm talking Dutch now. And there's a new leaf there as well. And this stem, there's a few stems in here, also seems to be growing because there's a leaf and some baby leaves. So I'm really happy that it made a comeback from, it was literally just a bare stem that looked dead. It wasn't rotted, but it was like nothing, no roots, no leaves, nothing. So that makes me happy. It's making a comeback, like I am slowly. Let's do another Hoya. This is such a cool one. I got this at the My Botanica in Houten from my friend Yukang from Hoya Ziek. And he has sales on his Instagram as well if you're looking for Hoya. This, and he has like really rare and expensive ones. This is a outer variegated Hoya obovata that has some really beautiful leaves. And it was not very happy with the roots when I got it. No hate to Yukang. But it is growing now from all the different places. I cut it into 2 branches. This branch is growing leaves over here. 2 new leaves. And it also grew this. This is one of the first leaves. It grew at the top here. Super cute. And then this branch also grew a bunch of new leaves. This one is new. And then these 2 are new. They're a little bit harder to see because the other one is in the way. And then there's a little tendril there. And on this side, I don't know if it, maybe from the back, that's another new leaf right there. See? So it's growing really well. And I love it. It's on the terrarium right here in the living room. Every time I walk past, I'm just like, oh, here's a pretty. And I put it in semi-hydro, yes, and the roots are coming out the bottom, so I have it in a little outer pot that I try to leave some water in so that it's kind of, because I noticed that my Hoya in the small pots get too dry quite quickly. I've been watering them twice a week because I'm paying attention, thankfully, because the next one that I'm going to show you, the next Hoya, is so beautiful that I just look at it a lot. So I take better care of my small Hoya now. But they definitely need more water than what I was doing before. And we're back to Anthurium. This one, look at the beautiful new leaf. This is why I picked them, because the new leaf is like looking at me into my soul. This I got from Shamuki. It is an Anthurium Dog Block Michelle crossed with Papillilaminum gunayala. And it was very small when I got it, but it's grown quite a few leaves. I think this leaf was unfurling when I got it. And it has grown this leaf with a little hole. That happens sometimes. It's okay. And then this leaf. I just recently repotted it into this more chunky mix because I have been worried about rotting my Anthurium roots, which I have been doing unfortunately before. But look. I can't wait to see more of the characteristics. I feel like it's slowly starting to come out. And also I'm just obsessed with the new color of these leaves. It's so pretty. Not my only. I take it back. I have 2. One of my 2 Scindapsuses. Scindapsi. Wait, I can just grab the other one here. Or maybe I should show you this one because I actually showed this in the terrarium video. Wait, I'm gonna put it back. Changing my pick real quick. Ooh, this moss pole needs water very badly. Sorry, buddy. Crispy leaves. So I guess we are going to this one. This is my Scindapsus Jade Satin variegated. I wonder if I said that right. This one struggled for a long time after I propagated it on the moss pole. And as you just noticed, I kind of forget about it. It's right like next to our TV on the side. So I see it throughout the day, but sometimes I forgot to water it or I just don't value it because look at, it was, okay, one at a time, Rose, breathe. It was struggling for a long time, but now it is growing back with a vengeance, as they would say. This is the top leaf. Absolutely beautiful variegation, sometimes a little bit too much maybe. That's why the stem also got bare because it was highly variegated. But then we have 2 more growth points down here. This one with a perfect half moon leaf. Well, yes, basically. And then this growth point, it's a little bit stuck behind the others, but this leaf came out a little bit crumply, but then the next one came out perfect. Oh, look at that. And it's working on another one behind there. See the point? So I'm so happy that this is coming back. And I wish the leaves would be a little bit more flat so I can show you them all together better. maybe like this. It's in an adorable pot as well. I love this pot so much. And I am going to give it a moss pole watering right after filming this. Okay, a few more. Real snappy. Real snappy. Burp, burp, burp. Quickly. We have a small Anthurium. Oh, I picked like 5 Anthurium. Sorry, they are really making me happy right now. This is one I got from Katja, from the amazing woman that I showed her apartment, the greenhouse in her apartment in Germany. And this is an Anthurium Ace of Spades dark. Let's take a breath together. Take a deep inhale. Sigh it out. Just helping myself as I'm just gonna leave that in. So this is an Ace of Spades cross. It's Ace of Spades dark form, green form together on one side. And then the other side is Dark Phoenix crossed with Papillilaminum Fort Sherman. And this baby was struggling a lot. Look at that new leaf here. If my camera ever focuses on it. Hello. Hello. That was the leaf. Then it recovered and grew that leaf, sized up very fast. Maybe also because I did a repot. Did I? It's still in, not super chunky mix. And then this is the new leaf. This is the new leaf. I just love the color. Another piece of clay pot. Adorable. This actually lives in my terrarium, so it's normally not. I picked all my cute pots to show off because it just looks a little bit more fun, and I'm not wearing nail polish, so something else to show off instead. Ah! Okay, we have 1, 2, 3 more. 3 more. Let's go first with this one. Remember when these were super expensive? This is Aglaonema pictum tricolor. And I had one before when they were not super expensive anymore, but when they were still a little bit expensive, I got it from an import. It never grew a leaf, just died in my terrarium. And now I bought this tiny pot at the garden center for €3.50. I thought, why not try it? It's rooting out the bottom, so this needs a repot at some point. It has several different growth points, which is how Aglaonema grow, I guess. They come from like almost like a root stem underneath and just grow up more. But it's looking so cute. Camo vibes. And easy. It lives with the Hoya, so I am giving it better attention than I would anywhere else. So it gets regular watering and everything. And it has a thrips we are going to kill. Goodbye, sir. It is beautiful. I don't know, I never really liked Aglaonema, but this one making my heart happy a little bit. Okay, 2 more. Do you want a Hoya first or an Anthurium first? Or should I do them together? We're gonna do them together. This I'm gonna regret, I already know, because I'm not gonna be able to hold them up properly. Okay, tell me if you want to change your vote now. Oop. I'm making a mess and I don't want to clean up. So these 2 are the last 2 and also like top of the list. This is my Anthurium Ace of Spades that I got from Schmucky. And the official label says Ace of Spades dark form F1 SKG lineage. And that basically just means that it has the really good dark genes from the Swedish guys, as I call them in the My Botanica videos. Those guys have such cool black dark Anthurium. And then this is my Hoya Polyneura inner variegated that I got from Oksana. It also has a thrips on it. Mother bleep myself, because I don't want to have to do that later. So yeah, we're having some pest issues, which I guess is part of having plants, unfortunately. This plant has grown so well, so easy. I had a Polyneura before and it was doing okay and then it struggled a lot. And this one just branched out on its own, made a second branch. Every leaf is beautiful. When did I get this? like maybe spring. So it grew, and it had maybe like these leaves, like 6 leaves. It grew like 20 more leaves. So this, every time I walk past it, camera, yes. Every time I walk past it, it makes me happy. Also, because this one is so pretty and I look at it so much, I notice very quickly when it gets too dry. Lots of roots in here, wow. And that helps all the other Hoya and stuff on that shelf because I just pay more attention. I have other Hoya. Actually, most of my Hoya right now are struggling quite a lot with pests and root rot and lots of issues. So it's nice to have this one shelf of the plants that I got from other people that are doing really well and not getting infected yet, except for with thrips, but that's okay. And then the other one, I just want to take a moment to appreciate. I got this with 1 leaf from Evita Schmucky, and it grew quite quickly, grew this leaf. Look at how dark. So dark. And then this leaf is a little bit more bleached. I think it happened, also they are, can you see the edema? I watered these, well, they're in my terrarium, so they sometimes get edema from water that needs to evaporate or something. But it grew 3 leaves already in my care, and this one is a little bit bleached because my small terrarium, the light is pretty bright, and that broke recently. The light broke, and now it gets the light from the, can you see? There's like a light hanging above it, so it's much less bright, and that makes me hopeful that this leaf will become really nice and dark as well. Some nice bubbles in there. And I'm curious how big it's gonna get, because this was the last one. No, I lie. This was the last one. But I have noticed, quick tip about Anthurium, if the light where your Anthurium is quite bright, then sometimes the leaf stays a little bit more compact. So they start off really small and then they expand slowly. If there is a lot of light, it might not expand as much. And you can even see, well, I saw it in my regale, it stays more compact. It's almost like it's thicker because it doesn't have to expand as much to catch as much light. That's why I think some of my Anthurium, like this one, it's quite far away from the light. So then it expands more and more and more to the max to catch all the light. And that helps the leaves to be bigger. It's my theory. I don't know if it's been researched or anything like that, but okay. I am chatting a lot, so this is Ace of Spades and Hoya polyneura, and that's it for this video. I'm gonna go edit this and rest a little bit. Sitting on my little bench here, editing actually hurts my bum a little bit. So I'm gonna try and figure out if I can edit laying on my belly or something. I mean, I shouldn't complain. It is literally tiny, guys. I'm fine. But, I mean, it is a stitch and I don't want to, like, make the scar anything worse because my skin is very stretchy. I've had actually plastic surgery on a scar that I had before because it stretched so much from my stretchy skin and they had to cut it all open and loose and then make it pretty again. So, random facts about me in between. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a like, subscribe, leave a nice comment, and we will see you next week, probably with a terrarium video. I've also filmed a cactus repot video, and I currently don't have a car, so I can't go to garden centers too far away, but I have a few on my list that I would like to visit before the Christmas crazy starts in all the garden centers, and many of the plants are not there at that time. Thank you for being here. And thanks for bearing with me as I figure out this recovery, because it's tiny, but yeah. Oh, and if you were wondering about the cactus spike, I ended up just pulling it out of my arm, and I think it's okay. I'm keeping an eye on it in case the barb is still in there, but so far I can't even see anymore where it was in, so I think we're okay. Basically, I'm a little baby. Thanks, guys. Take care. Bye. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Mickey and I chilling at home. Nope.